Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kamal. The headlines first. Prime Minister has left for Washington on a 3-day official visit to the United States. Foreign Minister said Prime Minister's visit to the United States will usher a new era in Pakistan-US relations. Chairman of Hurriyat Forum has urged India to shun approach of force towards Kashmiri dispute and resolve it through peaceful political means. In Afghanistan, 24 Taliban have been killed in missile strikes in Uruzgan province. Final of 14th West Asia Baseball Championship will be played between Pakistan and defending champions Sri Lanka in Colombo today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has left for Washington on his 3-day official visit to the United States on the invitation of President Donald Trump. Advisor to Prime Minister on Commerce Abdul Razak Dawood, Special Assistant on Overseas Zulfi Bukhari, and Army Chief General Qamar Javed Bajwa are accompanying the Prime Minister, while Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi is already in Washington as part of the entourage. It is Prime Minister's first visit to the United States after assuming his office. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says Prime Minister Imran Khan will hold wide-ranging talks with the U.S. leadership during his visit to the United States on bilateral, regional, and international issues of importance. Addressing a press conference in Washington ahead of Prime Minister's visit, Shah Mahmood Qureshi said it seeks to reset Pakistan-US relations with a focus on expanding bilateral cooperation in place of Afghanistan-centered relations over the last several years. He said the Prime Minister will hold talks with President Trump at the White House on Monday and would highlight the points of convergence while cooperation could be mutually beneficial. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has visited Capital One Arena in Washington and reviewed arrangements for Prime Minister Imran Khan's address to the Pakistani community there. Expressing satisfaction over the arrangements, the minister said welfare of expatriate Pakistanis is a top priority of the PTI government. Therefore, the Prime Minister included his meeting with the Pakistani community in his program of the US visit. Later, talking to media persons, Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistanis living in the United States are curious and enthusiastic to learn Pakistan Prime Minister's vision of Naya Pakistan. He said, "We have arrived in the United States with the message of an honorable and dignified Pakistan, and we want trade, not aid." Pakistan Embassy in Washington and top U.S. lobbying firm Holland & Knight have signed a contract in Washington for lobbying services. The firm will assist Pakistan Embassy in Washington to expand bilateral ties and further strengthen them, keeping in view political landscape of the United States. He expressed confidence that Holland & Knight will firm fully assist Pakistan Embassy to promote Pakistan-US ties. President Arif Alvi has stressed the need for exploiting alternative sources of energy to produce cheap electricity in the country. Addressing a function in Karachi today, he pointed out that the nuclear and water are one of the cheapest resources of energy. Besides, there is a need to fully explore wind and solar energy for electricity generation. In occupied Kashmir, Chairman of Hurriyat Forum Mirwais Umar Farooq has urged India to shun approach of force towards the Kashmir dispute and resolve it through peaceful political means. Addressing a gathering in Srinagar, Mirwais stressed Indian government to choose path of engagement for peaceful settlement of long-pending Kashmir dispute in larger interests of people of entire South Asia. He said UN's recent human rights report indicates that a world body wants to put an end to the graph of human rights violations in occupied Kashmir and calls for a political settlement to this lingering dispute. UN Security Council has adopted a resolution on coordinating efforts to respond to linkages between international terrorism and transnational organized crime. The resolution 2482, which won unanimous support of 15-member council, stressed the importance of good governance and need to fight corruption, money laundering, and terrorist financing. US has offered to help ease tensions in the political and economic dispute between Japan and South Korea. Talking to reporters at White House in Washington, President Trump said the offer was made after South Korean President Moon Jae-in had asked him for intervention. In Afghanistan, 24 Taliban militants have been killed and 17 others injured in guided missile strikes in Uruzgan province. In a statement, Afghan military said strikes also destroyed a number of weapons, ammunition, and explosive materials, the statement added. Final of the 14th West Asia Baseball Championship will be played between Pakistan and defending champions Sri Lanka in Colombo today. Pakistan qualified for the final after defeating traditional rival India in the semi-final by 11 runs to 2. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.